Hi, in this video I want to show you how to upgrade your network from 1 gigabit per second to 10 gigabit per second using standard category 6 or 7 Ethernet cables. As we see in this slide, 1 gigabit per second is equivalent to 125 megabytes per second. Mechanical hard drives now have good performance but still hardly get above 200 megabytes per second. However, this performance is enough to not act as a bottleneck in most transfers from the clients to the server and vice versa. In this case, the main bottleneck is caused precisely by the 1 gigabit per second network. We must then take action by upgrading the network to 10 gigabits per second. We omit the 2.5 gigabits per second network from this discussion. As we see in this slide, we have upgraded to a 10 gigabit per second connection. In this case, we see that the bottleneck is no longer the network, but the speed of the disks. Mechanical hard disks hugely act as a bottleneck. SATA SSDs, on the other hand, stopping at performance of about 500 megabytes per second, limit file transfers by about 50%. If we go to mounting from disks on both the server and the clients, we instead have the maximum connection performance at 10 gigabits per second and thus almost 1250 megabytes per second. Currently there are also connections at 50 gigabits per second or 100 gigabits per second, but we will not discuss them in this video. Now I want to show you a 10 gigabit per second switch that I am currently using for more than 2 years in a 3D graphics and video editing studio with very good performance. The switch is a Netgear ProSafe XS708T, which has 8 ports 10 gigabit per second and is a fully managed model. The network cards I chose to use are Intel X55010G1TX4, which have very good performance and stability even under stress. Alternatively, there are other models of cheaper 10 gigabit network cards, such as Asus, but for professional use I opted for the Intel model. The Intel X55010G1TX4 cards and the Netgear switch are connected through standard RJ45 category 6 or 7 Ethernet cables. In summary, then, to upgrade to a 10 gigabit per second network without bottlenecks, we need a 10 gigabit per second switch, 10 gigabit per second network cards on both the clients and the server, or NAS and disks definitely on the server, and it would be better to mount them on the clients as well. It is also important that the CPU on the server and clients is recent enough and powerful enough on the single thread to be able to reach the theoretical maximum of 10 gigabit per second in file transfer. You can find all the information in the video description. In the comments you can ask for information and leave advice. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Stay tuned.